Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Miss Crochet and Coffee here. Today we're here with something a little bit different. It's not diamond painting related, but maybe, possibly, who knows. So today I'm coming to you to show you something cool that I found on Instagram. Now, I have been trying to become a little bit more eco-friendly in the things that I do. And so coming across this item, I saw that it was reusable, a reusable notebook. And I was like, how do you reuse a notebook? Now, I go through notebooks like nobody's business, okay? So when I saw a reusable notebook, I was like, okay. So this is the Elifin book 2.0. It's a smart erasable notebook. It's the A5 size. So it's not the size of a regular notepad, which is an 8 by 11 inch. It's an A5 size. So it's a little bit smaller. Here's the box that it came in, and as you can see on the box, it says it's waterproof, classifying, reusable, scanning, magic. You can search, share, and manage. Now, I didn't know what half this stuff meant when I got it, so I was just like, okay. And then they have the UR code to scan because they do have an app for the book. So when I got it, I opened it and I was like, okay, what's so fancy about this book? So again, it's about an A5 size, so it's about a little bit small or bigger than my hand. So it's not huge. Now, I have 2 more of these coming. Don't judge me, okay? Because after I used it the first time, I was like, yeah, I'm going to need a couple more of these. So this here is the book. It's the Elifin 2.0. When you open it up, you see this yellow sheet here. And it gives you the instructions on everything that this book can do. So I tried doodling in it, and Mr. Coffee drew a potato with, I don't know. Now, the book is smooth. It's smooth. Somebody said like a whiteboard, but I don't know if I would say that's smooth like a whiteboard. I mean, I guess you can say that it's smooth like a whiteboard, but it has a smooth texture to it. It's real smooth. It's not like paper. Also, it's like a 3-ring binder, meaning you can take and pull apart the binding to take out a page, to add a page. You can take apart that binding so that you can take stuff in or add it into your book, and then you just snap it shut like a regular binder. Real simple, real easy. So part of the book is lined pages. So you have the number and the date, so you can add all kinds of information. So say you want to do a grocery list or you're paying bills, which is usually what I use my notepads for. It does come with this pen at the bottom, and you want to use the pen that comes with it. You don't want to use another pen on this because the pen is special to this book for a very special reason, and you'll see here in a few minutes. So half the book pages are lined. Now, when I first got it, I was like, oh, dude, it said sketchbook, and I kind of wanted it without the lines on it because I wanted to be able to draw in it. So when I got it and I saw that it was lined pages, I was a little bummed. And then I contacted customer service to ask them about the sketchbook, and they're like, yeah, but our books are half lined, half plain. And I was like, oh my gosh, I never even opened it up to the back of the book to see that the back of the pages are blank for sketching. So it comes with this pen, and it has Elifin book erasable pen on it. Has this little rubber top on the back of it, which plays as an eraser. Has this part here where you can, the clip where you can hang it onto your book. Hangs onto your book. Or at the bottom of your book is a little piece where it sticks out. And you can just stick it back in there, which is where it was just now, so that you don't lose it. But to take and bring out the pen, I keep doing this because I'm so used to pens having the cap that does this. No. You take that clip, push the clip down, and the pen comes out. So as you can see, it writes real smooth. And there's a couple of different ways that you can use this. Now, one, you can take the back of the pen and erase it. Just taking the back of the pen, erasing it off there. Now, there aren't any actual shavings because it's not like pencil and lead. but I am accustomed to doing that, so don't mind me. So you can take and erase that off there. Boom, it's gone, right? Or what also comes in this book is this nice little cloth, and it says Elifin book on it. And I was doing this yesterday, just playing around with it. You can take water, because the book is waterproof. Now, if you were to drop water on a regular notepad, what would happen? It would soak through the pages, right? Is that water moving? See what it's doing to the ink there? So then what you could do is take your little towel that they gave you, wipes off clean, and we're going to dry the area with a napkin. Nice and dry. But did it wet through the other side? Nope. Nice and dry. This has to be by far the coolest find I've ever found online. So I thought this was really cool. And I found this book, and I got the book for $34.95. And I will have the book linked down below. I also found that they sell pens separately. Now the pens, you get a set of 6 for $24.97. So altogether I paid $63.39 for this combo of the book, the little notebook, and the pens. They also do have sketch pads with the hardcover, and then they also have the sketch pads with the hardcover, and they have another book that has like a suede cover almost, I want to say, or a fox leather case. So I ordered those two, and those two will be coming in. It took it about 2 weeks to get here because it is coming from China. So if I had any suggestions with the pandemic currently going on, I would say once you get it in, let it sit for a couple of days and then open it, just to make sure that it's safe to open. But, it got here quicker than I imagined because I have ordered stuff off AliExpress that I'm still waiting on, and I haven't gotten it yet. But for this to come in 2 weeks, I was very impressed by the shipping time. I was impressed by the price because this is something that I can use for a long time. Because not only will a wet cloth get this off, and the water doesn't have to be warm. It could be cold water. You can also use heat. So if you have a blow dryer, you can blow dry the ink away on the pages. Now, I don't have a blow dryer, so I can't really show, well, I have one, but it doesn't work. So I can't really show you the blow drying technique, but you can use a blow dryer on this to blow away the ink as well. That's why you want to use the special pen, because it's a water-based, I want to say it's a water-based pen. And again, you can, see, I'm out here writing prescriptions. So you can easily write on it. You can use the eraser to erase the stuff off. And I just thought that was the coolest thing ever. I'll never have to buy another book to pay my bills and stuff anymore. So let's write a sentence, because it does come with an app. And what does the app do? So I'm going to show you. The fox in the box is red. Oh, wrong red. That doesn't make sense. So we're going to erase that. Dry it with the other side. Now, what you can do, and I'm going to take my tablet and do this. I'm going to try to with the gigantic case on it. I'm going to open my tablet, and I already have the app open. So when you get the app, it's going to look like this. So you click on it. At the bottom, there's the camera. You got to do your permissions, of course. You then find your image, and it will crop it for you. So when you find your image, it will begin to try to crop your page. You take a picture, and it already has the page cropped for you. And you can move it and adjust that however you want to crop it however you would like. And it automatically will save it on the cloud. Now you can do it as a painting, black and white, as a document. There is an OCR feature, which is supposed to take your writing and make it text like on a phone, but I haven't played with it enough to even be able to find that. So there it is on the app. You hit finish and it'll store whatever you wrote on this app. So say you're wanting to go to the store, but you don't want to drag the book for fear you might leave it like I would. So I take a picture of it with my phone because I have the app on my phone as well. It'll save it on this thing. All you have to do is go back to see it again. Oh, it says recognize OCR here at the bottom. So we're going to recognize OCR. See what that does. It's going to take a few minutes. So I just thought this was a really cool find I would share with you guys, because if you like to keep track of your diamond paintings and such, I know some people like to glue the picture in, but if you're not one to want to glue the picture in and you just want to keep track of like your inventory and what you got, you can easily keep inventory in this book. And what will happen is when you keep inventory in the book, you can save it up to the cloud. And there it is, it finished. And look at what it wrote. The fox in the box is red. The fox in the box is red. So it took my writing, my handwriting, as horrible as it is, and turned it into text. How freaking cool is that? And that's the recognize OCR feature on this. So you can write something like a list or a letter and then take a picture of it with the app, with your phone or a tablet, as you just saw, and it will take your text and write it, or it'll take your handwriting and turn it into text. So I thought that was also a very cool feature. This is one of those ways that you can help save the planet by reducing your use of paper and throwing out notebooks of, keeping notes on whatever you're keeping notes on. Say you're a college student and, you have to keep notes in class. You take a picture of it with your phone. Boom, you have the notes on your thing. You can erase it and keep using the notebook. For diamond painting, you can write down what kit you got, how much it cost, everything else. If you're doing like a whip and chat or something, you can write down points in there. Once you're done, erase it with the eraser, with a warm cloth or some heat. And boom, you can reuse this notebook. This notebook is sturdy enough that I think it will hold up for quite a long time. Again, I'm getting the ones that are coming in with the hard case cover because I didn't know about that one. I just happened to see online a video and I kept seeing it about this reusable notebook, and I thought that is something I definitely want to give a try. So if you are interested in this, I of course will have it linked down below. It's a nice, cool notebook. I really like it. It doesn't feel like a regular notebook. So for those folks that have, I know some folks have the texture thing where they don't like certain textures. When I showed this book on my Instagram, a young lady was saying that she didn't like how smooth it was and she'd rather have the paper. And it is smooth. It is smooth. I'm not sure if I would say it's whiteboard smooth, but it is smooth. And it does, your ink, your writings do wipe away clear. So when you erase it, it will erase clear off your page, so you won't see it anymore. There's no residue or anything like that. It does leave a kind of a rough texture when you erase with the pen. But then all I do is I take the damp cloth and I wipe over that. And of course you dry it and it's smooth again. As far as I can tell, I've been using this pen with this book all weekend, and this rubber eraser part has not worn down. So I'm thinking you can also use these pens for as long as it has ink in the pen. And again, I ordered extra pens just in case I lose one. And it did come with a pen, so you don't necessarily have to order extra pens if you don't want to, but I will link the extra pens also down below. But I just thought that was a cool find for those folks that have issues with finding notebooks, or you like notebooks to write down, whatever you want to write down in. But then the information after you write it down, you don't need it anymore. So instead of trying to erase pencil or a pen out of a notebook, you have this cool notebook that comes with a pen. You can take the pages out. Like if I want to take out this yellow sheet, I can just pull apart the binding. Real simple, real easy. Opens up flat like that. Boom. Take that yellow sheet out. Snap them all back together. Make sure they're all snapped back together. Yellow page came out. Boom. Now I just have a regular notebook. Where's that page I just wrote on? Oh, there it is. And then, of course, I'm going to erase what I wrote in there. Now, I did notice that when you write in the book, you do have to apply a little bit of pressure. If you don't apply enough pressure, it'll come out really light, like the pen is running out of ink, but with enough pressure, you can write in there. And it will leave a little indent of where your words were. I don't know if you can see it. There's like a little bit of an indent. You probably can't see it. There's a little bit of an indent, but it kind of goes away after a while. But I'm pretty sure after continuous use, you'll probably start seeing like little indents of words and stuff in there. Not a big deal. It's not raised and it's not like rough where the words were in the book. So yeah, like I definitely would say if you're interested in a reusable notebook, try it out. It is again $34.95 on their website, and again I will link this and the extra set of pens down below. So thank you to the folks over at Elifin for creating this. This is a great way to help save the environment. So I would definitely say go check them out. Again, this towel, when you get your notebook, it'll come in the box that looks like this. This is what the box looks like. And then you have the notebook and pen that will come inside of it. And then if you buy the extra pens just come in a box just like this. And it was packaged very well. There was no damage, as you can tell, to the box. So I'm very happy with this purchase. Like I said, I already have 2 other ones coming, and I'll show you those in a later video. But thank you guys so much for watching. If this is something you're interested in, I of course will have it linked all in the description box below. If you have any other questions, comments, or concerns, please put those in the comment section below, and I will get to them as best as I possibly can, because right now YouTube Studio is acting a little wonky. But with that said, folks, I must now bid you adieu. But not before reminding you, like I always try to be kind, be courteous, be cool. Bye, guys.